Streaming is a really big tool that you're going to use all the time in Avid Media Composer, and it's probably one of the most important techniques and really makes your cuts very smooth. There's an edit button, so say if I wanted to cut my second clip in half, you have, I call it the upside down H on your timeline. So if you click that, it'll cut that clip in half, and you see that line appear on my clip. It's really useful when you're cutting clips in half. If you make a mistake, you can press Command Z, and I'm going to do that in a second. The shortcut to the edit is Shift plus the letter C. So let's hit Command Z. But again, if I put it here, all I want to do is hit the edit, and it's going to make another cut on my clip. Because you might want to cut it because one of your clips might need color correction, one of the other clips are going to need audio, so you're going to be cutting them on the timeline. You're going to cut it wherever that blue indicator is located. But of course, in Avid, you have trim mode, and that's a really important mode that you're going to utilize. It's really simple and really does the editing for you primarily. So where's trim mode? Notice where I'm circling my cursor, it's right in the center between the source and record underneath the fast menu hamburger. So I'm going to hit trim mode. I notice you get two purple zeros appear on my screen, and notice on my timeline it's got two purple, four like purple lines above my two clips. It's really helpful. And now let's go to the arrows that appear. Now we're going to work in the resource monitor. If I notice right here, the arrow, one arrow to the right is trimming right one frame. That's trimming the first clip here to the right one frame, extending it and making the first clip longer and the second clip so shorter. Double arrow to the right is trimming by 10 frames to the right. So it's going to extend the first clip 10 frames, make it longer, and shorten the second clip by 10 frames. Then we have one frame to the left, one frame, 10 frames to the left. So if we trim one frame to the left, that means the second clip is going to go longer by one frame, and the first clip is going to go shorter one frame. And for trimming 10 frames to the left, the second clip, which is this one I'm circling with my cursor to the right on the record monitor, is going to get longer by 10 frames in the front of the clip, and it's going to shorten the first clip by 10 frames too. So let's do that. Let's extend it by 10 frames, and watch the timeline here on the bottom where I'm circling, because you're going to see it move. And notice, you saw that line there. Let me hit undo there. If I hit 10 frames, you're going to see it stretch out and pause for a second, and then it's going to extend. Really simple tool to use there. Really simple. Now, if you don't want to work on a track, say if I don't want to work on my audio track. Actually, I don't want to work on the video track. So I only want to trim the audio track. Before I was doing both because both were turned on, video and audio. So now if I trim 10 frames to the right, notice I made an L cut. We have the shape of an L here, shape of an L, and we extended my audio to the right on top of the other clip. So that means on the second clip, I'm going to hear the ending of the first audio before I hear the audio that is attached to that clip. So that's how you make L cuts in using audio and video. You just turn one of the tracks off when you're in trim mode. Now if I make my 10 frames to the left again, which I'll just do right there. If I want to preview this, if you press the number 5,